It's that cold out there, you've caught me wearing a beanie hat. Welcome back to the channel and a new video. It is that time of the year again, mate.
It's our last day.
It's our last day. The van is completely cleared out. A box fell over in there and it was full up with them little white Watsits everywhere. We've cleaned the van out and over the last year we've accumulated.
We have quite a lot of batteries, alley wheels, alley rads, so
quite a lot of stuff.
On the alley.
Fortunately for us, the heavy iron now, like the bonnets, the wings and all that, we've got a Reclamet metal skip, so they're coming empty that as of when. Should we show what we have got?
Yeah.
Let's definitely do that. I was trying to hide some cars there, but there's nothing to hide. You've seen it all. Yeah, we've got quite a large Reclamet skip there and it's nearly full, so they'll come back and get that. There's another 3 batteries there.
There's a few bits there and there's a cage.
We don't normally leave the batteries outside. They're all normally stacked up inside.
So, and we've got a cage full of stuff there.
There's quite a lot there, Chris.
There is quite a lot.
That's a fair few quid in batteries, I think.
Well, let's hope so. We want a full turkey again, right?
Yeah, we've certainly repaired quite a lot of cars this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's surprising how quick it builds up, isn't it?
It is, and we do keep all the valuable stuff like the alley rads, intercoolers, alley crash bars, alley wheels. Look, that goes back. That's the BMW X1 that had been on its side.
Yeah.
And we've got the Maserati wheel over there. We've got some with tyres on. I guess let's get this loaded up into
I'll go and open the gate.
The back of the van and I'll drive round, yeah? Let's do it. Right, mate. Usual?
What, have a guess?
Closest to it gets it. Shall we?
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, me and Chris do normally do this as a bit of a religion every year. I have a guess how much it's going to come to. Bearing in mind, we haven't weighed nothing in for a year. I don't know where the market's at. You don't know where it's at. So I'll take a guess. Chris will take a guess. And the closest one to it keeps the money.
All right.
We're on, yeah?
Yeah, who wants to go first?
Go on.
249.
249. And we've got in there 14 batteries.
I think you said 18 batteries.
Oh, was it 18? There's approximately 10 aluminium radiators.
Yeah.
Quite a few motors.
I might be under, actually.
Only 4 alley wheels. It ain't set in stone right now.
No, I'll stick with what I said.
4 alley wheels, steering rack, loads of loose, large aluminium.
Yeah.
Like I say, the rest of it goes in the skip. And you're sticking with?
249.
I'm actually going to say that's more like 310 quid's worth in there.
Right.
All right?
Let's get round there, shall we?
We're sticking with that?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get round there. Out of the way, yeah. We've done alternators, separate start motors, then the aircon pumps.
That's a bit more on the alley there, isn't it?
I can't even remember. Now the alley. Now we're doing the alley.
On the alley.
No, I will do this wheel with the tyre.
Chassis leg. Who remembers what that's off of?
Do you want the rads or?
Discovery 5. We used the cap off the end of it. Is that on? Oh, it's alley, yeah. Shame that's dirty because it's got a piece of plastic on it. Unfortunately, it's classed as dirty.
Oh no.
I was doing that one clean because it's got
clean.
just two little tiny black things on the end of it. We'll let him weigh the radiators off and then I guess we'll do the batteries off.
Bit more alley there, Arthur.
Big ticket item here. Alley wheels, we're nearly there. We've only got 3 of them though, unfortunately. Because we never got the tyres off. Probably worth 5 quid that wheel, but to buy it, it's more like 900 quid. It's from a Maserati, honestly. And who remembers, there's the jet ski wheel there where I got a blower.
Do you need that one?
You haven't done very well this year, Chris.
No, we didn't have a lot.
Still 3 kilos.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is the money. Oh, for battery, still good money?
At the moment.
No? Oh, really? Maybe Chris maybe Chris is going to win this one. 130, 181 kilos so far. I'll tell you what, Chris, I reckon my little van was right on the old weight limit there. What do they carry, do you know? 280 kilos to 86. 318 kilos of batteries.
Really? It's a lot.
Oh, yeah, I reckon we was
Where'd
right
our tub go?
Our tub, Arthur's got it. Where's our black tub gone? You can't keep it.
Yeah.
He was trying. Thank you very much. I'll buy you one. This is not the greatest bit of video in the world because we've got the camera forward facing. It's always pretty crap.
We are in the Costa drive-through.
We are in the Costa drive-through because they're so busy down there. We've driven up the road.
Yeah.
Now, Chris went in the office and got the ticket. I can see the ticket and he keeps giggling and he hasn't told me the
Well, one
price.
of us is very close.
Oh, really?
That's what I will say.
What did I say? 310?
And I said 249.
249. You're going to do what you normally do and read what we got for what?
Can do if you want.
Yeah, do it and then get to the...
Right,
I'm
okay.
excited.
So we got starters and alternators, £36.
There was only a couple.
Electric motors, £4.40. Irony Alley, we'd done this in 2 hits because we found a bit more in the van, didn't we? £18.30 for the first hit. Then we got aluminium, that's clean aluminium, so sort of engine mounts and that sort of stuff, and those bumper reinforcings, £47. The second lot of Irony Alley, £7.20. And then we've got aluminium wheels with tyres. Now, one of those wheels had a bit of tyre on it, didn't
the jet ski one.
Yeah, so they're £5. They don't weigh them.
Right. Okay.
They just give you £5 for them. And then we got clean aluminium wheels. This will shock you. Those 3 aluminium wheels were £66.65p.
22 quid each?
Yeah.
You're joking.
That's shocking, isn't it?
For an alley
That
wheel?
little bit of brass, which was a tap I changed on the bath earlier in the year, and a couple of other bits, £10.80.
3 kilos, I remember seeing it.
And I bought a replacement tap at a boot fair for £5.
You've had it off.
And then finally we got the batteries. Little bit disappointing on the batteries because I think we got £900 a tonne or £1,000 a tonne last time. They're down to £400 a tonne.
Oh, that's a shame.
But that was £127.20. So that gives us a total.
You've done it again, haven't you?
No, I haven't. You was very close. £322.85p. So
£10 what off?
that check is yours.
Oh, thank you very much.
322. You was 12 quid out.
£12 out.
That's
and
good, isn't it?
That's the first time
That's
in 3
good.
years I've won the money.
Yeah.
So that is it. Chris did just say when we were sitting in that queue, I think we've missed a trick, Rob. We should have done while we was in that yard.
Yeah, we could have done, couldn't we?
A yard update. And look, we don't timestamp anything. It's 3:30. We are going to rush back to the yard while it's still light, and we're going to try.
Yeah.
If we can't, we're going to have to do another day over Christmas.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the yard.
Yeah, let's do that.
And you've got, we've got loads of little bits in there we want to get you updated on. So let's head back to the yard. Mad dash back here, mate, wasn't it? But we're here, and we've still got a little bit of light. BMW 4 Series, completely finished. We was just waiting for a couple of windscreen trims. They've now arrived. I've got to get that car fully detailed, and in the new year that will be up for sale. That one I listed on Instagram 2 days ago. That sold. That's being picked up tomorrow.
Yep.
That's sold. That has got an airbag squib problem that's throwing up a lot of faults. We've ordered one. It's on back order. The Fiat 500, I can't show you inside it. 600.
Yep.
I can't show you inside it because that's in the next video. Airbag service have been for that car. BMW Alpina, we are going to get a video out on that in the new year, and I'd like it to be January, but it could go into February. The Range Rover Evoque there, I've had quite a lot of people message about that, and they do want to buy it. And Chris said that's had quite an hard life, Rob. It's been run over. Used that car for a few days. I actually used it for 1 day, didn't I? The engine light come on. And it's got a bit of an issue I need to get to the bottom of, so we will get on that. That jet ski is still sitting there, and it can sit there till the summer, and we'll take proper money for it. Or I will let it go for £2,500. Done just 40 hours. We haven't touched that.
But we believe we know what's wrong with it.
We believe we know what's wrong with it. There's going to be a video
Yeah.
on that. The wheels come back for that today. It is all done apart from we cannot get the electric tailgate working.
Got a fault there somewhere.
Got a fault. We need to take the roof lining out. But that will be for sale very, very soon. This I was going to MOT and then sell it. But you decided you actually got underneath it while I was away.
Yeah.
And it's got a bit of rot round it.
Yes.
We're not going to waste our money.
No.
So
some you win, some you lose.
Yeah, I'm going to probably export that. We'll get to that later. I'm not going to talk about the boat because there's nothing really to say.
And that's everything out here, isn't it?
Everything out here.
And then a bit of progress here that people have asked about, haven't they?
Go ahead, mate. Sorry.
So, shall we show them the...
Yeah.
So we got... This is what Dan and I sort of knocked together while you was away earlier in the year, wasn't it?
Yeah, my brother's wedding.
So, bit of storage for the bits of plant. And just one, well, there's a couple of things to finish. Got the paint for those containers, going to give them a coat of paint in the darker green. And I don't know if you can show that up there, that like curtain pole. This was your idea.
It was, yes.
So there's a scaffold tube going along there. And I've got some rings in the workshop and some hooks. I've got to weld them together. We're going to have a pair of like tarpaulin doors on there.
Made by the...
tarpaulin place just up the road.
Up the road.
Yeah.
They make lorry curtain siders.
So fix them down the sides there.
Yeah.
And just have them in the meet in the middle sort of thing.
Just keeps the weather out.
Keep the weather out, won't it? And I'll probably put a bit of pallet racking along the back. I've got pallets of logs in there at the moment. So the idea is to put some pallet racking along there. I can probably tuck, I've got a rotavator for the tractor which is sitting outside round the back, 5-foot rotavator. So that can go underneath and then the pallets of logs in there for the dry can go above it sort of thing, and anything else. So, and then Dan, I started this fence again while you was away, and Dan continued and finished it off. So that's kind of screened us back off from that yard.
Are you painting that fence green?
What, this?
Yeah.
No,
it looks nice as it is.
Yeah, it's green the other side, and then where I juggled all the containers about, that freed up that concrete slab that's been there a long time. And some people will remember I started doing a concrete slab over here because I thought that was going to be the quicker way of doing it. And anyway, we went off on a bit of a tangent, but in the back of my mind I had it that if we was going down the spray booth route, that would be where it would go, but we don't think we're going to go down that route.
We're not.
We've kind of costed it out, and to be completely compliant on everything, it's a big investment. Then there's a lot of salary to pay someone, even on a part-time basis if you can get them. And what we've done, we went through what we'd spent in a year on having the paintwork
farmed out
third party, and it's far more cost effective to farm it out than do it in-house. In-house would be nice because we can literally, well, there would be no queue. They'd just go in there, wouldn't they? Where we have to join the queue like everybody else at the moment. But it's just, financially, it's not viable.
We're turning a few cars around, but we're not turning around enough to keep the man in a job.
And the money, the money we would invest in it, it's not. So the likelihood is I will probably put next year a little bit of a roof over the top of that, just for a little bit more dry. Kind of a dry working area. If you're ever doing something that's, you know, you can put it under a bit of.
Ideally, like that Maserati when it came in, it had a wheel knocked off. It would have been lovely under a bit of
sheet,
sheet,
and there's enough room. You can get the lorry in, drop it straight there. I mean, shall we show the other side of this?
But I'm glad you picked up about the paint booth because, I mean, we
said we was going to do it.
I don't think we said we was going to do it. We said it was an idea and we would have liked to do it. But everyone kept saying every video.
It'd be lovely to have a man here.
Yeah.
Or a lady.
Yeah.
We have a painter here.
Yeah.
Because things crop up all the time and you can just paint that bumper.
Yeah,
paint
that's
that
right. Yeah.
But not what it would cost.
You know what that is sitting there, didn't you?
£22. Oh, 44 quid, yeah. Yeah, we do. So this is the other side of this fence that's completed.
Did they come that colour?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks well, Chris, doesn't it?
So And then there's some more road planings out there because there's a little bit more on this slope. Just it's a little bit too steep at the moment, so we need to put some more. But this is, I mean, it's full of rubbish at the moment. But this is pretty much done in here now, so really pleased with it. And that drainage, I'm not sure if we showed it on YouTube, but it's on my Instagram. Dan and I put a load of drainage in last year, or in beginning of this year, I think it was actually, because this did suffer with a bit of standing water in here when you had a heavy downpour.
Anymore.
No, we've cured that, so it's made it a nice usable yard again, which I previously had rented out, but at the moment I'm not in a hurry, in a hurry to do anything with it. But it's always there in the future, if need be. So yeah, I think we're pretty much done.
So the van, we got asked to take it away, and we actually did somebody a favour, and we did get it taken away. The lawnmower that I actually got Chris quite a while ago, used it for a little while. He's got a nice new one now. It does still run and drive. It's got a few little problems, but it's got a fantastic Kabuta engine in it.
4-cylinder engine.
4-cylinder.
Sounds sweet as a nut. Doesn't miss a beat.
It doesn't.
No.
And 500 quid all right for that?
Yeah, I would take 500 quid. The engine
is worth 500 quid.
Easily worth that to someone, isn't it?
So if anyone does want that, again, that's a bit of storage. That's a little trailer.
Yeah.
That there is, a lot of people keep saying, where's that Viva gone? That car's never, ever, ever going back on the road.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No.
Chris has got another 2 Vivas, and that is just for parts, really.
Yeah.
And that car's been sat in this yard for as long as I've known you.
Yeah. That's been
as long
here a
as
long
I've
time.
known you.
Yeah, long time.
And here is the elephant in the room. There is 2 people in particular that constantly ask me about this camper. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what, someone wants to give me 1,000 quid for it. We'll sell that, won't we?
Oh, yeah.
And we'll clean it up. We'll clean
it
it up. We'll put a new battery on it. And this will run and drive lovely. All inside of it is all lovely. It is a nice old thing. It's a 2 litre petrol. And we actually, well, Chris welded.
This side's not been done yet. That was just, we started getting the filler off.
And getting it ready. You can see there, it has got a new seal all the way down that side. And it's not patched up, it is a complete new seal. And you can see, it's all the way round. But this side hasn't been touched. And you can see, it's previously been patched up. And it's got a hole there. And there, but it is limited to that seal. There's no creeping on it.
When we cleaned it up a couple of years ago, it cleans up quite nice, doesn't it? And inside's lovely. It's a power steering model, isn't it? Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, power steering model.
Right, okay.
Yeah, which is a bit more desirable, and I think there's a bit in it for the next person.
We'll take $1,000 for it,
100%.
And I can tell you
now,
which
is less than we paid for it.
I can tell you now, I paid 1,500 quid for it, and I went all the way to London on a Sunday with Claire to get it.
Yeah.
But it does run and drive nice. It's got an awning on the side. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So that is there, and it's got a shower in the back of it as well.
Yeah.
Mate, I don't think we need to go and sit down. This video was never really planned, was it? We was going to chuck it in somewhere.
End of year thing, wasn't it?
So, have you got anything to add in the video before we leave it?
No,
there?
I'm not sure when this is going out, but
it's going
Merry
to be
Christmas,
the Sunday after Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and onwards and upwards.
Yeah,
Rob.
that's it. Yeah, eat plenty. Have a nice break. Spin that round a little bit. You can see my ugly mug for a minute. Yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. Me and Chris are breaking up today. We're going to go and have a nice, well-deserved rest.
Been 5 days off,
aren't we?
But it's nice to have 5 days off.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. So that's it then, mate.
That's it, mate.
A thumbs up, and that's over and out from us.